Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we lost to Dormammu? Yeah, Dormammu, 3 times in a row. Very sad. So we ended up losing Colossus's hero path, and today we're starting a new hero path. Scott Summers, Cyclops, designed by Grey Warden. Shoutouts to them. And it's battle number 1, the X-Men. After rescuing Scott Summers from a terrible life, Professor Charles Xavier offered him a new chance as Cyclops. Cyclops led the X-Men, a group of mutant heroes, even as they traveled to the future. So today we're facing Professor X. He always leads the X-Men first class. Command Strike, choose the 2 highest cost allies in the lair, stack them next to Professor X's telepathic pawns. Professor X gives +1 attack for each ally stacked next to him. Players can recruit the top ally in the stack next to Professor X. And the scheme is Mutant Hunting Super Sentinels. Set up 9 twists, include 10 Sentinels as an extra henchman. Twist, deck this twist next to the scheme as a Sentinel upgrade. Shuffle all Sentinels from players who deposit in the Villain deck. Play another card from the Villain deck. Special rules, all Sentinels get +1 attack for each Sentinel upgrade next to the scheme. Evil Instant 3 Sentinels have escaped. Why is Professor X commanding the Super Sentinels? Don't question it. We're also facing the Shadow X and the Mandroids, and we're playing as Cyclops, Jean Grey, Iceman, Angel, and Beast. So we've got a henchman scheme, which means we get stronger henchmen and we lose when henchmen escape. And my usual way of countering henchman schemes is to bring in Phoenix. Piercing energy works very well. And I also want to bring in Vision. The main reasoning for this is we've got a decent discard deck going, so I want to build a range deck to go along with it. Iceman's the big ranged guy on campus. He's got a lot of good range stuff, and if necessary, I can steal some of Cyclops' range stuff to go into the deck. But I feel like it should probably be just fine with Iceman Vision. We'll see. So that's the plan. Discard, ranged, some Phoenixes here to deal with the Sentinels early. Maybe I can get some cool discard stuff or self-KO stuff going. Unlikely, but possible. Let's go. Flag. Alright. So, we've got the discard stuff. Question is, where's the other stuff? It's a good question. This side has a 4-4 recruitment split. I'll probably take both diving catches first. Maybe I can luck my way into an early Strength of Spirit, and then I'll take High Speed Chase later. I don't know what I'm doing on this side yet. I guess we'll find out. Yep, that's a problem. Too much of a good thing. I mean, this is fine. I can just take an officer and work my way towards this, I suppose. This setup seems rather easy, so I don't feel too terribly threatened, so if one side doesn't turn out very good, I think that should be fine. Ambush. Dark Marvel Girl dominates each X-Men hero that costs 4 or less from the HQ. That's annoying. Okay, so she's at 6. That means I have to give one of these to the other side, which I guess is fine. I can give them the card draw one. Okay, I take Optic Blast over here. Okay, all of the discard stuff is here, which is good because I love discard. Wait, I should have attacked this. Why didn't I do that? Whoops. It's fine. Master Strike, choose the 2 highest cost allies in the lair, stack them next to Professor X's telepathic pawns. Professor X gets +1 attack for each ally stacked next to him. Players can recruit the top ally in the stack next to Professor X. I think I'm taking Unending, or giving him Unending Energy. Because I've got enough discard stuff, probably. Oh my god. I'm suffering from success over here. That's crazy. I'm gonna fight this for 2. Fight KO one of my heroes. I'm gonna KO a trooper because I really need to buy something. This over here. drop off a friend. Okay, that is a card that exists that I can take on this side. Probably take this one first. Yeah. Okay. 3 attack. To play this, I must discard a card from my hand. I will discard Diving Catch. Whenever a card, if it causes you to discard this card, rescue a bystander and draw 2. Where's my other Diving Catch? Alright, you have it. I forgot you had that. Well, I can fight her now. And I probably will. It's a bit of an awkward hero to have on this side. It doesn't really fit with what I'm trying to do. But it does give me one of these cards. I'll probably take Diving Catch over here and give High Speed Chase to the other side. Yep, you don't have Extreme Attack, right? No, you have Extreme Attack. So I'll fight this for 6. Lua Error. I'll give this to this side and give this to this side. And if I gain this as a hero. Then 3 Recruit, I will buy High Speed Chase over here. Draw 2. I will send something undercover this turn. I can't fight you because I have 1 in my victory pile already, so this is going to escape, which isn't the end of the world. Probably just recruiting this, so I'll send an agent undercover. Send this undercover. Buy this for 4. Okay. That's very nice, but it's probably just going to be taken by Professor X for a while. Okay, we have an escape. I need to KO something. I will KO... This might be the hardest choice I've ever made in my entire life. I have 2 things to discard in this deck, so I kind of want Unending Energy to have a 3rd thing to discard. Which means I'm choosing between Drop Off a Friend and High Speed Chase. I think I'm gonna do... Drop Off a Friend is so good, though. But Card Draw is also really good. I think I'm gonna KO Drop Off a Friend. Ambush, each player reveals a ranged hero or discards a card. Discard this. Whenever a card effect causes me to discard a card, I rescue a bystander and draw 2. The sewers are not empty. This side can reveal a ranged. Okay, I draw 2 and then I discard a card. I will discard this. Whenever a card effect causes me to discard a card, I rescue a bystander and draw 2. Get 2 recruit, only 2 recruit stuff under the bank. I will actually keep track of this because I might actually want to use this, unlike most of the times where I get the banker. Yeah, I can get enough recruit to buy this turn, which I think I will. Do I have the X gene here? I don't. Unfortunate. 3 attack. To play this, I must discard a card from my hand. Definitely gonna buy this. I could fight this. This will be good over here. This side's supposed to be the range deck, but it's not really doing that. I could also just fight this and this. Like, the Sentinels are my lose condition, and I should fight them while they're easier to fight, I think. Fight, KO one of my heroes, and then I fight this for 4. Wait, does anything have extreme attack? No. Fight this for 4. Fight, draw 2, and then discard a card. I'm gonna buy this for 6. Sentinel. I could fight that this turn. I could also get 7 Recruit, which, it would let me get Unending Energy over here, which I don't want. I think I'll just play this as harder than Diamond. And fight the Sentinel for 3. I could fight this. I don't really have strength in this setup, though, other than Life and Death Incarnate, which I'm going to buy this turn. I'm just going to fight the Sentinel. That's my lose con. The more I fight, the easier it'll get, too, because I shuffle the Sentinels back into the villain deck. So if I can fight more of them, the game will get slowed down. Fight KO one of my heroes, and I will buy this for 3. Scheme Twist. Stack this twist next to the scheme as a Sentinel upgrade. Shuffle all Sentinels from player's victory piles into the villain deck and play another card from the villain deck. Master Strike. Stack the 2 highest cost allies in the lair next to Herpester X as telepathic pawns. Well, that's a problem. Alright, your strength. I forgot this was strength. I don't want this over here. I'm just going to fight this for 2. Fight KO one of my heroes. And I will buy a sidekick. Scheme Twist. There's no Sentinels to shuffle back in, so I just play another card from the villain deck. I think I want the 6 Recruit this turn so that I can buy this. I could buy Unending Energy over here too. I don't think I should. I can buy that next turn. So I'm going to not play this card. And send it undercover with Victoria. Victoria sent 2 cards undercover so far. That's actually pretty good. Buy this for 6. Scheme Twist. There's, again, no Sentinels to shuffle back in, so I just play another card from the villain deck. And I'm going to buy Unending Energy. That is not where that goes. Have I messed that up before? Hold on. No. Okay, I'm going to start by phasing this card. Then to recruit, I'm going to choose Tech. And reveal the top card of my deck. If it's the hero class I named, I draw it. Then I draw 2 and discard a card. Can I get this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, sure can. I will discard this. Then 3 recruit. KO this card, and I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I'll just KO this agent. And I will play this as harder than Diamond. Actually, that doesn't do anything, so I guess I'll just play it as lighter than Air. 3 attack doesn't help, so I'll buy this for 8. And buy Ice Slide. This is supposed to be a range deck, so... Oh, there we go. Okay. The range deck is starting to come together. Okay, we have an escape. I shall KO... Okay, the range deck is the one that needs the most work, so I should keep Deep Freeze and Frostspike armor. Maybe I discard Optic Blast. Or KO Optic Blast, I mean. Yeah, okay. Okay, I would like to get this back into the shuffle. So I should play this one first, so it gets shuffled back in. 3 attack. To play this, I must discard a card from my hand. Whenever a card effect calls me to discard this card, I rescue a bystander and draw 2. Each instinct and or covert hero in the HQ costs 1 less this turn. Sam will remember this. Sam will not remember this. Draw 2 and then discard a card. I will discard this. If a card effect causes me to discard this card, I may return it to my hand. I missed out on the X gene for this, oh well. I can... hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3. I can buy this for 2, which I want to do anyways. And then to attack X gene, covert, rescue a bystander. Magma's fine. I'd rather have it on the other side. Professor is at 10. Gonna fight him for 10. Reveal the top 3 cards of the adversary deck. Play any adversaries you reveal that have extreme attack. Put the rest back in a random order. Okay, none of them have extreme attack. Mandroids over here. I have 1, so I'll fight this for 3. Fight, KO one of my heroes. Okay, Sentinels are at 6, so I cannot fight that this turn. I think I want Frostbite armor, which means I'll send a trooper undercover. Or no, wait, if I'm playing this anyways, I can get both this and one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 8 recruit. So I can buy both of these and send an agent undercover. Because I can't fight anything this turn, so. I'm going to play Lighter Than Air. 2 of these. Then play Victoria. Wait, I need to play this too. Play Victoria. Triple shield trigger. I may send this hero or shield hero from my hand undercover. Victoria's been going ham today. This might be the best Victoria I've ever had. Buy this for 5. And buy this for 2. I forgot this was strength 2. Alright, we have yet another escape. Need to KO something. Determination? Probably. No, I should keep Determination because I need to recruit some of this stuff. So I think I'll KO Optic Blast. No, wait, why am I... hold up. Pretend I didn't see this card. Why am I KOing Optic Blast instead of Through Solid Objects? Through Solid Objects is very good on the left, though, but that's fine. Pretend I didn't do that. Once per turn, if I made at least 6 recruit, I get 2 attack. The attack doesn't do anything. I'm just going to buy this for 6. It makes Professor X a little bit weaker, and it makes Strength of Spirit on top, so I can maybe buy that. Okay, by end of turn, I may 6 recruit or suffer. Each player reveals their hand, then each player chooses a Shadow X card from their hand or discard pile to enter the city as a villain. Oh, that's not the end of the world, but I think I can... get enough recruit. I play Lighter Than Air. If I play Lighter Than Air, I have enough recruit. I guess the question is, do I care? Like, I don't have any Shadow X on this side. Do I have any Shadow X in this deck that I would draw into? I don't think I do. I don't really care. Which means I can fight Professor X this turn instead. I mean, I could already fight him. Because this is 8 attack. So I could just get the recruit and then maybe buy something with it instead. I could buy this on this side. Maybe. Depends on what this draws into. Yeah, okay. Lighter Than Air. Then draw a card and I get 1 recruit for each other ranged hero I played this turn. Okay, suddenly I get a lot of attack. 2 attack, and then I get 1 attack for each other ranged hero I played this turn. Then 6 attack. And I get 2 attack for each other X-Men here I played this turn. Going to fight Professor X for 9. That's not where that goes. Fight! Stack the top 3 cards of the ally deck next to Professor X in random order as telepathic pawns. You, and you. Random order. Could just buy that. And buy this. And ignore this because it doesn't do anything. Buy this for 3. Buy this for 3? Yeah. 6 more attack, I could fight a Sentinel. And I probably should. It's my lose condition, and getting more into my discard pile is better. Fight KO one of my heroes. None of the obliterating fires have shown up yet, but it hasn't mattered. I have failed the trap. Each player reveals their hand, then each player chooses a Shadow X card from the hand or discard pile to enter the city as a villain. No Shadow X, no Shadow X. Draw 2, and then discard a card. I'll discard this. Whenever a card effect causes me to discard this card, I rescue a bystander. I draw 2. Then draw 2, and then discard a card. Whenever a card effect causes me to discard this, I rescue a bystander and draw 2. Neither of those are true. Then 2 attack, I may discard a card. I get attack equal to its cost. Three attack. To play this, I must discard a card. What's Professor X at? He's at 10. Mandroids are at 4. So I can't fight both Professor X and a Mandroid, so I'll just discard a Trooper. Going to fight Professor X for 10. Each other player reveals a Brotherhood of Mutants ally or gains up bindings. Okay. I think I want to buy Determination. It just helps me get to the stuff over here more. Alright, we have yet another escape, and once again I'll get rid of 3 solid objects. It is good on the left, but I think it's fine to not have it. Alright, I have this over here. Draw 2 and then discard a card. Okay, I want another undercover with Victoria. That's a little bit greedy, but I think I'm fine being a little bit greedy. Discard Frostspike armor. And with 3 attack I can fight a Mandroid, right? Yeah, Mandroids are at 3. So I will play Harder Than Diamond and send this Trooper undercover. This is my 4th card sending undercover with Victoria, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Victoria's gone crazy. I'm gonna buy Reincarnating Phoenix and fight a Mandroid for 3, fight KO one of my heroes. I believe Victoria's time is very rapidly coming to a close, though. Alright, I'm going to draw with this, probably. Yeah, try to get to my diving catches, so I'll draw a card. And I'll draw 2 and then discard a card. Okay, that's fine. Discard this. If a card effect makes me discard this card, I can return it to my hand. You are at 9. I will fight you for 9. Each other player reveals a Brotherhood of Mutants ally or stacks a non-gray ally from their hand next to Professor X as a telepathic pawn. Okay. Through solid objects. And then I will drop off a friend. Alright, we've got yet another escape. Need to KO something again. I think Determination is fine to get rid of now. I'll start by... Oh wait, I could get whatever I just KO'd. Does that change my opinion? Yeah, I'll KO Deep Freeze then, and gain it with Reincarnating Phoenix. Draw 2, gain a hero that was KO'd this turn. Then I draw 2 and then discard a card. Then I will play Lighter Than Air, followed by Solar Energy, followed by Deep Freeze, draw a card, re-recruit KO this card, and I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. Then 3 attack, and I draw a card for each ranged hero I played this turn, so that would be 3. 2 attack, I gain an attack for each ranged hero I played this turn, so that would be 3. And I win this turn. Gonna fight Professor X for 10 and win. GG. Yeah, that went pretty well. Iceman's very strong, even if you don't get the, like, his full potential. Just very good cards. Frostbite Armor, Ice Slide, both very strong. Let's count some VP. Left side got 19, and the right side got 1. Why is this in my victory pile? Why is this in my victory pile? 28. When did I do that? How have I messed up where cards go so many times today? 19 plus 28, 47. Yeah, this deck was good. I got a ton of undercover with Victoria. I have never gotten this many undercovers with Victoria, because usually you don't draw her with all of your shield cards. Normally you get at least like a couple other cards. So I was very impressed with Victoria today. And then the right side was a discard deck, which is... I like discard decks. They're very strong. I love my boy Angel. I love my boy Cyclops helping my boy Angel. Not a whole lot to say here. It went very well. I don't know how lucky I got with the twists. It seems like I got lucky, but also there's 29 cards left in there, so maybe I didn't get that lucky. I don't know. This is a very fast game. It also seemed very easy, but Professor X isn't that hard. Mutant Hunting Super Sentinels, it's relatively easy to counter, even though I didn't get any of my Obliterating Fires. Obliterating Fire in the deck? Oh, here's one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they were all pretty deep in there. Anyways, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.